Jade, how we doing? We cannot hear you. Hopefully you can unmute on the bottom left, maybe.
Okay.
Awesome. Jade, thanks for spending a few minutes with us. We're going to go right into questions, if that's cool with you. And we're going to start with Manny Navarro from The Athletic. Manny, if you had a question for Jade.
Hey, Nesta. Wondering, we've heard how motivated you've been and you came in good shape and all that kind of stuff. What did you do in the offseason to train? Did you train with anybody else in particular? What did you kind of do to get ready for this season?
Just throughout the little quarantine period we had from March to June, I was really just trying to hone in on, my technique and just my condition. I don't think I really did anything different than I normally would, so it wasn't really anything special.
Okay.
Just worked out with a couple different guys,
How do you, I guess as a quick follow-up, just how do you feel coming into this year? It's obviously an important year for you, junior year. It's kind of like the starting spot is there. You're going to be counted on more now, obviously with Pat gone. Can you talk about that a little bit?
I wouldn't say it's just there, I got to come to work every day. It's not just given, I got young guys pushing me, very, very talented guys behind me, So I got to come to work every day with a hat on.
Thanks, man.
Jade, we're going to go to Matt Shodell at Kane Sport. Matt, if you had a question for Jade.
Yeah, hey, Nesta. Since you mentioned the young tackles, I'll ask you about them. Obviously it's a different year, and you don't have Gregory Rousseau back, but as an overall defensive line and the defensive tackle depth, can you sort of talk about how confident you are in the overall defensive line and defensive tackle depth, even losing some guys, and how good you guys can be this year on the line?
Losing Greg was obviously a tremendous loss because that's a freak of nature out there, But we had, just like we knew in the spring, just like we know now, we had a lot of depth. We got Jalen, super long, super quick. Quincy is just a savvy vet. He knows football, Fari and Cam made a complete 360 since March, since our first few spring practices, became a dude. And like I said, Hunt, Holly, Jordan Miller, of course, those guys behind are really gonna help. It's gonna be something fun to watch.
Awesome. Jade, we're going to go to David Lake at Inside the U. David, if you had a question.
Yeah, Nesta, I want to ask you about the guys you go up against every day in practice, the O-line, just in general, how are they looking with this new offense? And then specifically Usman Traore, he's kind of a new name to us. What did he bring? Usman?
Oh, yeah, Uz, yeah.
What's he do well as an offensive lineman?
Uz, I would say he definitely is a technician out there, He tries to, hit you on specific spots or, try and get you out there like that. And just the whole O-line in their self, they've definitely, as from what I can see from the outside looking in, they definitely seem like they created a little bond, and they're definitely working. They're working, They're helping us get better every day.
Jade, we're going to go to David Ferones at the Sun Sentinel. David, if you had a question.
Hey, Nesta, I wanted to ask specifically about the D tackles behind you guys, competing with you guys, the young guys that were there as freshmen last year, Jared Harrison Hunt, Jalar Hawley. I know Blissett is working some inside and outside. What have you seen from them specifically? And
y'all want a story on them? I got you. Jared is I say Jared's very strong and he's very twitchy. He has both. He definitely really has both. He just he definitely, once he hones in on his craft, he's gonna be a force. And Jalar, he is a pass rush machine. That dude could do any moves that you tell him to do. We call him a drill dude because he gonna do it when it was perfect. And then Bliss, inside and outside, he definitely brings that quickness that you have on the outside when he comes inside, and definitely brings that strength that the tackles aren't used to seeing when he goes outside. So that's what I would say about those three.
Great. Jade, thanks for spending a few minutes with us today, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you soon. Good luck the rest of the week in practice.
For sure. Appreciate you.
Thanks,
you got to
guys.
mute it again?
Yes, sir.
For sure.